What's up, YouTube? This is Danny's Reef Tank. This is going to be part one of my Marine Depot / AI Hydra unboxing, review, and setup. Came yesterday in this. I got some reef disc, which has nothing to do with AI Hydra, but the AI Hydra module itself, a 6-inch EXT rail, and also I'm going to use the hanging kit. This is everything it comes with. These are already a little bit pre-assembled. I was already messing with them about to hang it up. You'll need all of this set up just like this, and then you will have to have an EXT rail later cut in half, because this hanging kit's actually made to hang two models, but you can rig it. If you cut it in half, you can see from my other module how you're supposed to do that, and then you drill 5/8 inch holes up top. And this is part one. I'll show you part two in a little bit, guys. Alright, YouTube, this is part 1.5. This is just the AI Hydra. Took the top label off and unopened the box. First off, they give you a little warning / quick start, and then they just have the module nice and tightly wrapped up in here, and then you got your power supply. I believe there's one other thing. Maybe not. Yep. And then there's your mounting screws, which you'll need in addition to the hanging kit to mount this Hydra. Alright. There you have it, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? This is just right before I'm about to mount it up in the frag tank room. But as you can see, I cut the EXT rail in half. You put one side on, and then you actually hang it, not from the screw, but from the empty middle spot, and you tighten that up. But I just wanted to point out one thing. This is the AI Hydra, and this is AI Hydra. But if you look at it, they're a lot more sleek now, however you want to say that. Looks like it's only about half the size. So I didn't know they did that myself. And you can also change, looks like they changed the top of this just a little bit. Unless for some reason this is an AI Hydra 52, which I do not believe it is. Which would be sweet, because they sent that to me, and that would be their error. My gain. But yep, there you have it, YouTube. Everything else is exact same. This is just a lot sleeker, so I don't know if they changed the AI Hydra from the original, because this is about when they first released it, just made it a little bit more sleek and slim, or if this is, maybe I got lucky and got an AI Hydra 52, but we'll find out in a little bit later. Alright, YouTube, this is part 3. You drilled a 5/8 inch hole. I used actually a wood bit. I mean, I'm sure most people would. Found that the easiest. Just a little wood bit on there, 5/8 inch. Drilled it in there. I have mine spaced 17.5 apart. Now let me show you my problem. This one is correct. This one is not. So I get to go climb up in the attic, reverse my alligator clip after I find it. So that's the joys of doing things wrong. But on a side note, make sure you cover your tank up whenever you do this. Cover your appliances up if you think they can get some stuff on them, because a lot of junk's going to come down. So make sure it's covered up nice and good. Part 3, don't do that, YouTube. Don't. Alright, later, YouTube. Alright, YouTube. This is the final part of the AI Hydra. You can see it right here. Finally got it hung up after a beautiful, fun climb through an attic. And about a 2-foot little hole right about there in the ceiling that I had to climb to. And then the ceiling up there is really, really small. Like maybe 3 at the peak, and it goes down in a triangle. So now it's fun digging through some installation to find just alligator clip. But finally got the AI Hydra how I want it for now. Hanging perfectly leveled. Got my level over there, see if you don't believe me. This is what you need to do to hang one AI fixture. Just a reminder, you do have to get an EXT rail and cut it in half. And then you can see you do not put the hanging kit on that screw there. You actually just hang it through that and screw it in from the bottom. Virtually silent right now. Color is great. This is running at a 90% white with a 20% acclimation, so I think it ended up putting it at 72, even though 72 for whites. Blues were at 100, so 20% of that. I think green and reds are like 55 or 60, somewhere in there. Because on one controller, you can only have one light setting for both of your fixtures, even if they're on different tanks. I called them and they told me, the AI director, you can have 2 different tanks running 2 different like sequences, and also if I was able to get another controller, I could run this tank how I want to. But as you can see, already great coloration. I do want to tweak this one different eventually for the frag tank to get a lot more color variation. So it's not gonna be as much appeasing to the eye like my other tank, but the coral will get a lot more color growth out of them, which would be sweet. This is how I'm setting up the frag tank with the new light. Since it's giving me so much more light spread, I'm able to use the edges a lot more. So this is gonna be strictly mushrooms over here. Gonna kind of have a barrier once I get all my mushrooms over there. I do have a few that are grown from the bottom. One there, one in the back, and then there's another one right there, and one on that rock over there somewhere that I'm eventually have to get over there so I can keep all my mushrooms isolated. But you can just see with this new frag rack, the zoes are looking great. Gonna have more zoes there. Got 2 bags of those discs that I showed you on my unboxing. That's where all of those are going to be going up in between there. And then I want to do another kind of barrier or something right there, and either do akins on the top or akins on the bottom, and then some kind of variation, maybe exanias on the edge as well. I don't know, I need something to block the exania from going in over here and growing everywhere. That's what I decided. And gonna learn to do some more SPS. And I do want to get leathers going too. I'm not sure where I'm going to grow those out in the sections. Might just mix them in with the zoes, but keep them in the back. But yeah, y'all, this is with the AI Hydra. Loving it. Already had one, so that's why I ordered another one. The new design does seem like it's a little bit slicker for whatever reason. They did change that, just another reminder. But thanks as always, YouTube. Later.